and I think maybe we might get a little higher, maybe about 23 to 25 if we keep our fingers crossed. Friday, November 30th, and I've been telling you all morning, yes, Merv Pinney is going to be joining us right after this. Here he is with Obi. Can you hear the children cry? It's hot.
You're on Facebook Live.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well, we all are, actually.
Yeah. Here we go, it's Merv.
Merv, we've got Obi, Can You Hear the Children Cry playing right now. So we'll run through that, and then we'll have a quick stinger, and then we'll introduce you to everybody that's listening at the moment. And believe me, it's a very, very busy morning this morning.
Oh, fantastic.
7,466,000.
That's a big crowd. I should have bought my guitar.
Yeah, I tell you what, I wouldn't like to buy them all a beer, that's for sure.
Oh, I reckon, yeah. That's a huge audience, isn't it?
It really is. It's been fluctuating between 4 million and 8 million. I think everybody's starting now to wind up for the year and have decided to listen to us. I actually had a young lady coming out of Yellowstone National Park get in touch with me this morning saying it's such a great station, they don't get anything like that where they are.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic then. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I've never been there at Yellowstone Park, but I've heard it's pretty cool.
neither have I, and I think the only association I know of Yellowstone would be the bear.
Oh, Yogi Bear.
Yeah, Yogi and Boo. Yeah, that's about my knowledge of that one. Never been there myself, but would love to as much as you would, Crow. Absolutely. So we'll do the stinger. I'll introduce you, and we'll have a chat about the album and a couple of songs off the album and how we've been doing giveaways for you. And I've even got a couple of spare shirts to still give away. So,
And
folks,
he's got it on today.
absolutely. And let's get the whole picture.
Hang on, yep, there we go. Twisted Minds.
There you go. Absolutely brilliant. So we'll do that, guys. So keep in touch. Text us online, and we'll put you in the draw for a brand new shirt, a new CD, and we might even throw in one of these new damn gadgets.
Oh, yes.
Merv's so onto it these days. CDs are almost a thing of the past now, aren't they, Merv?
Oh, they are, yeah. I think it's nice to have CD though, because you can get the artwork and stuff like that, so that's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm a big fan of CDs. I'm still a big fan of records though, my friend. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't got any records, but I think they're pretty cool because you actually got something,
Exactly. Instead of having a piece of cardboard that is user-friendly once.
Yeah, but only use it once.
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to figure out the other day how I can put that in my CD player in the car. It just doesn't work.
Now, there's a special device for that.
Apparently. Yeah, it's called a cell phone, a laptop, a computer. Yeah. Anyway, let's go to the desk. right. You're right here at Galaxy 107 FM and being joined by New Zealand artists and absolutely loving the track. Opie, can you hear the children cry? Is Merv Pinney. Good morning, Merv. It is nice to see you again.
Yeah, good morning, Brian. How things down there?
Things are absolutely stunning. I'm absolutely loving the venue you're in right now. Are you looking at doing a gig or two?
Yeah, have a look here. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Yeah, we've actually set up on the stage here, and some of the new videos actually shot in this venue. But yeah, it's a great place. We're planning to do like a theatrical rock show in here later in the early next year, actually. Yeah.
Well, I will be expecting some backstage passes. I'll be there, my friend. I'd love to come and look.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll bring
maybe we can bring some of your listeners.
Well, that would be great. Believe me, we're sort of breaking all kind of records right now with over almost 7.5 million logged in this hour. So absolutely loving that. I've got to be honest with you, my friend. Now, Opie, can you hear the children cry? We're taking it off your brand spanking new album, Twisted Minds. Now, Merv, I've got to ask you, where did the Twisted Mind come into it?
Well, I think it's a bit of a theme of, because a lot of these songs are about humanitarian issues around the world, and there's lots of crazy stuff going on, and that's why I called it Twisted Minds, because, I've seen so much stuff, from around the world, and a lot of it's just not quite normal. So it's a lot of crazy stuff, and people are doing crazy things, and it's having a big effect on people's lives. So that's why I called it Twisted Minds. It was taken from the song, one of the songs off the EP, where I mentioned that I went through the valley of twisted minds here.
Right. Now I understand. I really, really do. But in the meantime, absolutely loving the artwork, my friend. Who did the artwork? Who did the cover?
A young artist, Ricky Lamb. She's from Kerry. And look, I must admit, the art, we've had so much great feedback on the artwork. She's actually my stepdaughter, so she actually painted it for me. So. But she's an artist as well, and she's done a great job. She's just a fantastic artist. She's got so much talent, but she really got the message across in the story that I wanted to portray, which is very hard to do for an artist, So she really nailed it. Yeah.
I fully understand that. I really, really do.
There's an image here too.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. It really, really is. It's not quite like the one that I'm wearing right now, which is your uniform, I got to admit, and loving it. Now, I got to let you know, folks, everybody that's on Facebook right now, either everybody that's listening online, you can give me a call on 07323 7695, or those on Facebook following us right now, you can type in and we will put you in the draw to win yourself a CD. We may even throw in a T-shirt. Water unworn, that could be the difference. You never know. You might actually get one that I've worn, which makes it that much special, doesn't it? But in the meantime, we can also throw in one of these, which is the new way of being able to collect your CD of Twisted Minds of Merv Pinney's. Now, Merv, I am so excited to be able to catch up with you. I think the last time we spoke was about 5 months ago, and you were in Orewa, of all places. But you've sort of settled down a little bit now, stopped all your travelling. But you were on television the other day. How would you like to tell us about that?
Yeah, it was great actually. I was on the Morning Cafe show and on TV3, and it was I met with Mike and Mal. They interviewed me about the stuff that's been happening in the States with my music and stuff like that, and around the world. So they were quite interested. They were great. It was a great show. They're just super nice people, and it was so much fun having that interview. The whole crew actually were just like. Really nice. So it was like, oh God, I just almost got an interview. That's so good. It was really good, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
You know, I can fully understand that the entertainment trade as of a whole is very, very proficient in what they do, if you know what I mean. And it makes you feel very comfortable when you go to a studio, because believe me, on the way, usually you're sort of running through your mind all sorts of things of what could go down, what could happen. And I find myself, am I going to fluff up every now and again, you know what I mean? But they do take those worries away from you, and it just runs smoothly, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, no, it was really good, yeah, mate, it was such a nice morning, you know, yeah.
I hope they gave you plenty of coffee and donuts and stuff like that.
Yeah, they give me coffee on the cafe, yeah, it's a very good coffee, I must admit.
Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't mind some myself, to be quite honest. We just get the normal stuff from New World here, if you know what I mean. We don't splash out that much. But always nice to be one up with the coffees on the TV show. Now, I've got lined up right now, I Feel Like a Prisoner. Now, this is on the album Twisted Minds. Tell me about that.
Well, the Prisoner song, I Feel Like a Prisoner, is about sort of, you know, the sort of speech and the conflict around, you know, Mexico and America and that border, and the displaced people and children and stuff like that. Quite interestingly, it's just probably in the last 2 or 3 weeks, the hit on Spotify, I think that's gone up like nearly 2,000%. I don't know why that is. It's just ramped up all of a sudden. Now people are interested in that song, and it is a great song. It's you know, one of the best songs off the album. But I suppose the issue is right now, and that's attracting people to it. And it seems to be very popular in LA. It's probably the place where it's most popular at the moment. Yeah.
Exactly. I do understand that. I really, really do. And at the moment, of course, let's not forget. The president over there is rather worried about that particular border by putting in almost armed services right now, getting to protect all of that area. At the same time, it is current. It's happening right now. It is now that everything is going on. So you couldn't have chose a better time to be able to release a song like that. At the same time, you don't know why it's going up. Maybe it's because we've been playing it here at Galaxy and people have been listening.
I think that possibly what's happening, yeah. I think more people are picking up on it, and it's great to have a station like you supporting, especially with all the listeners that you guys still have. It's great to be able to reach millions of people. And get the message out there, you know, and I think that at the moment, I didn't plan it to be like, you know, but to be released at the time when all this was happening. It's just a coincidence, you know. But I felt like it was something that I wanted to sing about and was important to me, you know, so that's why I did it.
That is completely understandable, and yes, fortunes of timing for you, unfortunately not so much for them over the seas in the United States and the Mexican borders. But without further ado, here is Merv Purley on Galaxy 107 FM. I Feel Like a Prisoner. Gosh, it's hot up here, Barbara. We need
Not
a
too
fan.
bad, everyone.
Oh,
Hey,
I'll tell you.
everyone on Facebook.
How many?
Oh, I just said hi to everyone.
Oh, okay. Hi to everybody on Facebook. It's 21 degrees at the moment, Merv. But inside here, with all the computers going, say, put another 10 degrees on it.
Yeah.
I don't know, he's got all the lights there.
Yeah, it's what we call Grant's weight loss program.
You slowly melt away in the studio.
Yeah, well, you know, I said to the wife the other day, how about buying me a fan for him in here? And she goes, no, you'll get fat.
God, you'll never get fat, he's a thoroughbred.
Well, it's the same in the studio at home with the computers going and all the gear that I got in there. It's like last night I was like, ooh, she's got me.
Yeah, mate, I fully understand. I really do.
We've been at his studio at home.
Oh, by the way, man, there was a guy that went to the doctor's the other day. He had his ear cut off, right? And the doctor says, "Oh, great, awesome. Let's do this." He goes, "Do what?" I'm not getting a lot of sympathy out of you, Doc. And he goes, no, look down there, what do you see? He goes, oh, I see a pig. He goes, right, so what we'll do is we'll cut the ear off the pig, sew it on your ear, and you'll be fine. So they did that. After 6 hours surgery, the doc comes back and goes, geez, that looks good, you know, it's healing really, really well. What can you hear? And the guy says, crackling.
Oh, very good.
Just thought I'd get that one in before we went back to the desk.
Him being an ex-dairy farmer.
Yeah, you being an ex-dairy farmer, I thought you would like a pig joke.
I totally get that, yeah.
Nice. Hold on, let's go back to the desk.
You can hear these peeing me. And these to give away as well. Leave a message. Great artwork.
That's right, and you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM. I'm joined live by Kiwi artist and absolute loving this is Merv Pinney. Merv, it is an absolute pleasure to catch up with you again, my friend. And have you got plans for doing shows over the Christmas period?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, we're going to be playing in Pai here, Russell, Monterey Festival, and hoping to get down to Hamilton and Auckland early in the new year.
Well, I tell you what, if you're over in Hamilton, just hop on over, come and have a beer with us here in the studio. We would love to be able to catch up live instead of a couple of pieces of plastic between us and many, many miles. We'd love to be able to meet you in person, my friend. It really, really would. But in the meantime, my friend, I've got to actually wrap this up right now, but I want to wish you and all of your family a very happy and safe and prosperous New Year and festive season. Yeah, you have one for me, won't you?
I certainly do, Grant. To you and Barbara, all the crew, and to all your millions of listeners, have an awesome Merry Christmas and Happy New Year all the way from New Zealand.
Nice, nice. Loving that move, I really, really am. And I tell you what, guys, why not give me a call, 323, well actually 07 323 7695. I'll put you in the drawer to pick yourself up a copy of Twisted Minds from Merv Pinney here in New Zealand. And you may be lucky enough even for me to throw in a t-shirt. I've got a couple left over, to be quite honest, Merv. It would be an absolute pleasure to be able to pass those on to everybody in the world that absolutely wants to win themselves one. Merv, you have a great day, my friend. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you probably next year.
Well done. See you, man.
Okay, buddy. Have a great day. 107 FM. Here's an Ikamoa.